What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel and thank you for watching another video. We're starting this video in the car. As you can see, I have a bunch of stuff, my wheels and my tires. We are going to be installing my Nuespeed wheels and tires today. I'm going to go visit my friend Ari. He's going to be doing that for me. Thank you for the hookup. And let's see how they look in the car. I'll show you what wheels I got, what tire setup I got, what sizes, and we'll go from there. And for the record, I'm not sure how I fit 4 boxes of wheels and 4 tires in this car. I'm still looking back and I really don't know how I fit everything in this car, but I did. Just keep that in mind with the A3, the S3, and the RS3 that they have a decent amount of room, but it's not too much. So all the wheels and tires are unloaded inside. Bringing the car in now. I think you're good. Bro, these are the worst cars to get under. You know why though? There's no like regular like jack points under them, but they sell like an aftermarket jack point that is much better than what these cars come with. These cars are not even
that. They have like a normal thing. It's just like all the plastic shit underneath the car is like right there. So if I try and lift it a certain way, it's gonna crack.
It's gonna crack it, yeah. Is the sidewall super hard on it? Oh, not really? No, it's not hard. Okay, it's going out a little easier than I thought. Ari, I'm not supposed to be working. I'm here for oh, that one's flying. I'm here for services, sir. You just push it up there. I'm doing it, Ari. I'm doing it. Okay. Am I on the clock for this? Am I on the clock for this? I might have to be, yeah, I think you're right. You gonna keep the boxes? Yeah, I'm gonna like kind of crush them up though. Oh, that one. I'm gonna crush them up though, like not like fold them up, cut them, and then put them away.
And they won't go on.
Honestly, this one will last smoother than I thought it was going to be.
Oh yeah. These machines are from 1855.
I think even older.
I think they started mounting the Model T tires with these things.
Probably horse carriages they mounted with this stuff. Alright, so it's the next day. Last night we got done a little late, you know, talking, hanging out. It got kind of dark outside, so I wasn't able to show what the car looked like with the wheels and all that. So right now I'm driving, just going to like an empty parking lot so I could show you guys what the car looks like. But while driving, I wanted to say, first impressions, it's actually super comfortable the way the car is riding right now. It's a lot softer over bumps. That's also because I have a different tire size now. And stepping down to the 18s, which allowed me to do a bigger tire, honestly really made the car a lot more comfortable to drive, and the car feels a lot more planted to the ground. I really don't know how to explain it, but next clip you're gonna see is the wheels on the car, and then we'll talk about it and go from there. All right, so here's the car. Here are the wheels now that I can fully show them to you on the car. I ended up going with Neuspseed RSE11r wheels. They are 18 by 8.5 all around with a 45 offset. And I ended up going with 245/40 18 Kumho Ecta PS31 tires. Now, honestly, I think these wheels look amazing. Please disregard my car. It's super dirty. It really needs a wash, as you can see. But honestly, I think these wheels look amazing. I ended up going with like that anthracite gray color, and I just feel the style wheel fits the car super nicely. Obviously, I know I have to lower the car because it looks really monster truck right now, And the only reason why I decided to do wheels and tires before the suspension is just because I already knew what setup I wanted to go with. And I'm a big advocate for, I always say, you should always lower your car before doing wheels and tires. But since I knew what I wanted already, and I'm still trying to debate on what suspension to go with, I was like, you know what? I know what wheels I want. Let me just buy them. I'll throw them on the car. And then when I finally decide what suspension I'm going to do, then I'll just obviously put it on and see how the car looks. But honestly, guys, I love it. I think, again, like I said, it fits the car super well. And honestly, let me know in the comments below if you like it or not. So I did mention suspension right before in the last clip, and let me just go over that. I really don't know if I'm going to go with regular lowering springs or adjustable springs, coilovers. I know, at least for now, I'm not going to bag this car. I want this car to handle well. I want to be able to go to the track with this car, quarter-mile passes. I want this car to be as practical as possible. So bagging this car honestly really isn't an option, at least now or even in the near future. I don't see myself doing that. So now, I don't know, again, like I said, if I want to do regular springs, adjustable springs. I'm really leaning towards the adjustable springs. I hear really good things about them because I will still get between like an inch and a half of adjustability with them. Plus, I get to retain the factory shocks, so I get to retain the mag ride, which I do like. So that is definitely a really nice option. With springs, obviously, it's a lot cheaper, but the only thing is that I'm going to have zero adjustability. So if I want to go a little lower, or if it is a little too low, then it might rub, which I don't think so. But if it does, then I'm kind of screwed. And coilovers, I don't know. I just don't want to replace the entire thing. Like I said, I do like the mag ride, believe it or not. So I think I'm leaning towards the adjustable springs, but let me know what you think down below as well, like what suspension I should go with this car, because I'm open to whatever is going to be the best for it. I'm open to what the car is going to look the best and feel the best while driving. Also, I wanted to go over the fitment. Honestly, once I lower the car, it looks like it's going to fit perfect. Now, looking at how much space I have between the rear fender and the tire, I definitely probably could have fit a 9-inch wheel on this, or maybe even a little meatier tire, but I don't know, I just feel like it was going to be overkill if so. And even in the front too, I definitely have some room where I probably, if I even want to, maybe I could sneak in like a 5mm spacer, like maybe even a 10mm spacer or something like that, just for it to sit a little more flush. I might do that in the future because I definitely think I can make the car look a little meatier, but that's what it looks like from the rear. And honestly, I really like the tires. I know a lot of you guys might ask like why I didn't go with like extreme contacts or why I didn't go with PS4s from Michelin. Basically, my thought process was this. I couldn't justify, and as crazy as that sounds because I want this car to be the best it can be, I just couldn't justify myself paying over $1,200 for tires, and the extreme contacts would have came out to almost $1,000. These Kumhos have been really good so far in the 2 days that I've driven them. They have really good reviews. They're a really good summer tire according to a lot of reviews from different websites that I saw before purchasing these tires. And they were under $600 for all four. So again, I guess we'll see once I go back to the drag strip. I should be going within the next couple of weeks. I'll see how these do. I will say though, driving the car is so much better. The car is a lot more comfortable. The car feels a lot lighter now while turning. It's going over bumps and everything a lot smoother, which I love because the 19s were a little bit uncomfortable, I'm not going to lie, because those were 235/35 sidewall and they're 19, so the ride was a lot more harsh. These have a 40 sidewall with a smaller wheel, so it just absorbs everything a little better. So I love the way this car is riding now, and honestly, I can't really complain, so I love it. Again, let me know what you think. That is going to conclude the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Huge shout out to my buddy Ari for mounting my tires and installing the wheels on the actual car. I love the way the car looks. The car handles super nice right now. It's driving great. It's super comfortable. I have no complaints whatsoever. I bought these wheels from BMP Tuning in Texas, so I will leave a link down below in case you guys want to pick up this same set or a similar set from the Nuespeed wheel line. But again, I love it. Let me know in the comments below how you think the car looks. I know right now it is kind of monster truck. It's not as bad as I thought though. The wheel gap isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but I'm still trying to decide on suspension. So also let me know down below what suspension you have on your car, or recommend me something that I'm really going to like, because I'm really trying to get this car a little lower so that I eliminate that wheel gap so it sits all nice and flush. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It lets YouTube know that I'm doing a good job, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day.